All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Hassan, co-founder at CyberNow Labs. I have Yunus with me today. He is our Cohort 4 trainee, and we're going to talk about his background and what he does today. Yunus, can you tell us a bit about yourself, what you were doing prior to joining CyberNow Labs?
Yeah, hello everyone, and hello Hassan. Prior joining CyberNow Labs and starting my career as a cybersecurity analyst, I was a teacher, science and STEM teacher. I used to teach science, technology, and engineering courses. And I was always into IT and trying to incorporate IT and cybersecurity into my classes. And one day I heard about the opportunity that I can actually start my career as a cybersecurity analyst and talk to CyberNow Labs leadership. And I like how it sounds, and since it was something that I was interested in, and I started their cohort 4, and it was an amazing time for me actually. I really enjoy spending time learning new things actually and contributing to my career and growth.
Thank you, and I'm glad we found each other back in the day. I spent some time on Facebook groups from time to time, and the number one question, especially in those cybersecurity groups, is how do I start? Where do I start? What do I do? I think that guidance and mentorship is definitely helps people and shortens the amount of time that you need to put into this to make that transition. So I'm glad we found each other back in the day. So can you tell me, you went through the training, can you tell me what you found in the training? What do you think was the difference compared to kind of regular sort of cybersecurity trainings out there?
Actually, from bottom to top, everything that I have experienced in CyberNow Labs was, I have to admit that it was amazing. So first, learning about the theory, learning about what security is, what cyber world is, and how to be part of it. And then later, you get into hands-on section, which I really liked about CyberNow Labs, actually, because you are having an access to enterprise level tools. Normally you can access to those tools to the community level versions, but that is totally different than what you do at your current job. Enterprise level tools, and you're dealing with real life scenarios, you're improving yourself. And believe me, when you get your job as a cybersecurity analyst, you're not gonna do anything that what you're doing in CyberNow Labs. Well, you're dealing with incidents in CyberNow Labs into those tools. When you get your job, same thing. You're just going to deal with the incidents that is coming into your SIEM tools, and you will try to analyze the emails that has been reported as phishing or spam. That's basically what happens. That's what I really liked about CyberNow Labs.
All right, there was some hiccup with the Zoom, I guess. Yep. All right, perfect. So I guess that's, I'm glad you mentioned that. And when I talk to, again, individuals about people who are thinking about making that transition, having that sort of realistic enterprise level sort of playground where you can pretty much do anything and fail safely, that is really important, because you get to use the actual tools that people use at Cisco, IBM, you name it, the same exact tools and the setup. So I'm glad you found that helpful. My last question to you is for people who are thinking of making that transition into cybersecurity. What do you say? What is your recommendation for them?
My recommendation is actually going to be before you make sure you do enough amount of research about cybersecurity, and make sure that you will allow what you will do when you actually get your job, because you're changing your career. And I'm pretty sure that most of the people will not be bored what they will be doing in cybersecurity, because it's a dynamic environment, and excitement level is like 100%. Will never cease, and they will need to study actually. This is not like I'm going to come into the class and then we'll listen to the instructor, and then when I go home I do not need to like study. Whatever I learned was there enough. No, you have to spare some of your time actually. Put your time into this and study actually for it, and then do not just expect those instructors to make you a cybersecurity analyst. You are the one that will actually make yourself a cybersecurity analyst. They will guide you, they will provide whatever they have in their hands, and they will basically lead the way, but you are the one who will walk these paths. So what I recommend is study, and there will be some time that you will feel like, oh, this is something hard, but never think of it that way, and keep studying and never stop, because this is a type of an opportunity, this is type of a field that you will definitely find your place. And if you were to study, and if you were to really want to get a job in cybersecurity.
Thank you for that. I know I said the last question. One more thing. Can you tell us very briefly, you don't have to give out the company name if you need to keep that confidential, but what do you do at a very high level right now? What is your role? What's your title?
So my title is a security operation center analyst. What I do at my current company is basically dealing with phishing cases and checking the alerts that is coming into our SIEM tools, and trying to educate the staff and people who are using those, trying to educate the end users basically, if they were to click something malicious or spam, trying to make them cyber aware, besides dealing with those bunch of other tools.
Got it. All right, Yunus, thank you for your time. I think I'm glad that you found the experience helpful in terms of finding your first job within in cybersecurity space, and I wish you the best in your career. This is just a starting point. After a few years or even months, you're going to start learning about different aspects of cyber, different domains within cyber. And it's a never kind of, the challenge is always there if you want to pursue, and if you want to kind of level up in terms of career growth. And I hope to see you as a SOC manager one day, and maybe you can interview CyberNow candidates one day as well. Thank you for your time, Yunus.
Sure, thank you. Thank you for
Thanks everyone for watching.
Nice meeting you. Thank you.
All right, bye.